First, thank you so much for the amazing 10-step process or 10-step processes that you and the Gym Council gave at the Leadership Weekend Seminar. In the step where you explain that for each objective, an action step is to be taken. What would you do if ever in a situation where you didn't know what the next action step is due to still being in the I don't know when and I don't know how stage of achieving your goal? Would it be sit and wait for the next action step to come to mind? Or would there be another action step in that situation? All right, so let me explain this a little bit because this is really critical. Leadership energy automatically creates action. Doing action automatically activates leadership energy. If I just gave you that one thing in this hour and a half we've already been together, or if that was the only nugget of gold, matter of fact, Tanya or Kevin Tan, please write that down. We're going to add that to the nugget of gold list. That is a nugget of gold that is so powerful. Leadership energy creates action. Taking action activates leadership energy. Do you understand? They both go both ways. You have to take action. When you set an objective, so an objective could be, in this particular case, I have an objective, raise millions of dollars. That's an objective. Another objective could be lose 10 pounds. Another objective could be learn to speak Italian. Another objective could be find a new manufacturer for the vitamins. Another objective could be use the rebounder 3 times a week. Another objective could be whatever, improve the relationship with my wife. Another objective could be have a better, more intimate, fun, exciting sexual relationship with my spouse. Another, whatever. That's the objective. So when you set your objective, the objective is a goal. It's short term. It's something that you know you can achieve. I can lose 10 pounds. You wouldn't set an objective so big where it becomes a dream. And that's the difference between objectives. You have dreams, which are big. So for example, you may be in your 20s watching this, and your dream is to be a billionaire. Okay. Your chief aim maybe is to have a net worth of $100,000. That's your chief aim, because that still would take a couple years, maybe. Your dream is to be a billionaire, but your chief aim is to have, or even something simple, $100,000 cash in the bank. Chief aim. Your objective is earn $10,000 a month. See, it keeps going down. And then your goal is even smaller than an objective. And then smaller than the goal is the action to do, what you have to do today. And I use, as I've shown you many, many times, the priority manager. I write down my to-do list. This is my to-do list. Okay, that's today, and that's my to-do list tomorrow. There's a lot of to-dos. What specifically am I going to do? For every objective, you can do something. You can make a phone call and ask somebody a question. That's an action step. You can go on the internet and print some pictures of your objective, like the ideal scene. You can do some research. You can go and visit something. It's always the same. It's either make a phone call, go on the internet and print something or look at something and read something, go someplace and look at something, send a telegram message or an email message or a text message to somebody. Those are action steps. It's moving energy. Another action step is organizing the closet. That's an action step. If your objective is throw out all the stuff in the house I don't use, That's my objective. Well, what's my action step? Well, my action step could be today, open every single closet, spend about 1 minute looking at it, and just assess the situation. So that's my action step today. And it doesn't take a long time. I got a bunch of closets, 1 minute each. Okay, took me 9 minutes. And I just walked around, I just opened it. That's my action step. I moved some energy because that action step will allow the next action step to come to surface. You can always find an action step. And this particular fellow here, I can't pronounce your name, and I apologize. It's Relind, I believe it is, Dragoshi. And if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, which I'm sure I am, I apologize. But if you give me a specific example of an objective, I will give you the specific, a dozen different action steps. And if you want to give me 10 different examples of objectives, how would you come up with an action step for this? But I guarantee you don't have to do that. You know why? Because as you're gonna write me, you're gonna go, wait a minute, I know what the action step would be. Oh, wait a minute, I know what an action step could be. Let me give another one. Oh, I know what an action step would be. You'll actually start figuring them out.